What is up, everybody on my LinkedIn audience? We got the Clarity YouTube here, we got the Clarity Twitter, and we're also streaming live to my Instagram. And I am excited to be chatting today about our Clarity Catalyst Fund13 proposals and strategy. So the first thing that I want to touch on is what is Project Catalyst? So Project Catalyst is a funding mechanism in the Cardano ecosystem where if you hold ADA, you can vote for the proposals you want funded. So across the Cardano ecosystem, so many people are putting in great proposals to do different things like fund technical milestones for their projects, build open source developer tooling, create partnerships with entities and large corporates to onboard them into the Cardano ecosystem as well. And Clarity is no different. And what we do is with Clarity, we use Project Catalyst in order to fund business development and technical milestones. So I'm going to be talking about all of the proposals real quick, give you the TLDR. We'll be releasing a Medium article where you can dive in more. We'll be leaving the links all throughout all of our socials so that you can read the full proposals as well. But one of the most important things about, when you're casting your votes and when you're making decisions about which, projects you're going to vote for via Project Catalyst is the team behind the proposals. So just to talk about the Clarity team a little bit, really, we have a proven track record in the Cardano ecosystem. We've been building in the Cardano ecosystem for the better part of 4 years now. That's honestly why I wore this hat. This was the summit in Laramie, Wyoming. I remember that Project Catalyst onboarded us into the Cardano ecosystem, gave us our first chance to get funding and build a product in the Cardano ecosystem. And ever since then, me, Justin, Matt, Tomaj, and others on our team have been building governance and treasury management and community management infrastructure. You can check that out. We have a live application. It's free to get started if you want to manage your community, jump into communities that exist in the Cardano ecosystem. You can easily use that to create governance actions, have a DAO treasury that with automatically executing smart contract proposals. You can have community incentive programs. You can have reward programs. You can do different types of governance actions like forums and temperature checks. You can get membership to your decentralized community as well. So we've been working really hard and we're making a big push in Fund13. So let's talk about these proposals. The first one that I'm going to talk about is a collaboration with Plug and Play. So Plug and Play is a venture capital firm with offices all around the world. They have over $500 million worth of assets under management. They make active. They're an active investor across different industries. They have a crypto sector. And they've agreed with us to put in a proposal to start a on-chain investment arm for Cardano ecosystem projects. And the TLDR on this is essentially what we're going to do is if this proposal passes, Plug and Play will use an on-chain investment arm, so a DAO. They'll have a treasury, and the whole purpose of this treasury will be to invest into Cardano startups and Cardano projects. I think it's a huge opportunity for the Cardano ecosystem to attract a tier 1 venture capital firm, and so they can blaze the trail for others to come into the ecosystem as well. And really what this initiative seeks to do is engage VCs by setting an example and creating a case study for further investment in the ecosystem and in the projects within the ecosystem. So that's the TLDR on that one. The next one is the Clarity Dev Toolkit for community and DAO management. So this is a cool one. We've been working on setting the foundation for this, but really the Clarity platform right now, you have to come to the platform in order to actually use all the tools. So you have all these different proposals, you have these forums, you have snapshot temperature checks, you have on-chain treasuries, you have on-chain automatically executing proposals. You can do community incentive stuff, community reward stuff. You can gate membership. And in order to get value out of all these services that the Clarity platform provides, you don't have to use all of them. You can actually only have to use a subset of them depending on what you want to use the infrastructure for. And the other thing is that we have all these different clients that want to embed this functionality, this governance functionality, this community engagement functionality into their own interfaces. So whether it's a big corporate client or it's a larger DeFi protocol in the Cardano ecosystem, what this will do is create a development toolkit where these organizations and these other developers in the ecosystem can just tap into APIs and tap into the software development kit to put all of the functionality that's in the Clarity platform into their own websites. So I really think that this will push the ecosystem forward, create more tooling that leverages Clarity's existing infrastructure. So you can have all of these on-chain treasury managements with audited Plutus scripts in your own interface and all of that good stuff. So that's the TLDR on that one. The next one is another corporate partnership that we have in, and this is with Grand Slam Track. So I don't know if you guys know who Michael Johnson is. He's an American. Back in the day, I think he set the world record in the 200-meter dash. He's a huge deal in the track world, and he started this track league called Grand Slam Track. They have 4 events coming up next year. They have a lot of the highest pedigree of athletes that are bought into coming to every event. So it will be huge exposure for Cardano. You have like Sydney McLaughlin, I believe one of the big runners, Kerr, maybe it is, from Great Britain as well. So what we'll be doing with Grand Slam Track is they have all these different communities within their ecosystem for these athletes. So these track stars will actually manage and engage their communities on the Cardano blockchain via the Clarity platform. You'll also be able to bring in sponsors that want to engage communities on the Clarity platform as well. So I imagine this will onboard thousands and thousands of people into the Cardano ecosystem. And I think it's a pretty cool initiative. We'll see what the voters say. And I'll pause there because I do want to say we have 6 proposals in. We don't necessarily expect all of them to pass. Can we deliver on all of them? Absolutely. But if they don't all pass, it's just kind of a temperature check for the community saying, hey, what do you want us to focus on? What do you want us to build next? What partnerships do you want us to foster and grow? So really exciting stuff with Grand Slam Track. They're a really cool organization. Michael Johnson started it, and hopefully I'll be able to actually chat with him about it here soon as well. But yeah, that will bring communities of a lot of big track stars from around the world into Cardano. Not only will it engage, the normies in the track world, but then you have all the Cardano community that likes this type of stuff that can join in as well. So that's the TLDR on that one. The next one, which is a very exciting one, is a state-of-the-art Cardano multi-sig platform. And we're actually coming together with other actors in the Cardano ecosystem to build this out. So you have Mesh, you have us, and then you have Fluid tokens. And we're all coming together to build an open source multi-sig wallet that anyone can use. This multi-sig wallet will be able to, as we add features to it, be registered as a DREP. So you can have multiple people control a DREP address and how it votes. You'll be able to have Cardano native tokens. You'll be able to add signers, easily invite people. It'll be all through a user-friendly interface. So really excited about that. Definitely check that one out if a multi-sig tool is something that you think is valuable for the Cardano ecosystem to have, the best in the industry. That's our goal with this platform, is to build the best multi-sig platform in the industry, which rivals all of the existing multi-sig solutions and all different ecosystems. So that's the TLDR on that one. The next one, which I think is a huge one, because part of my job is to cater to the Cardano ecosystem, right? So I want to talk to projects in Cardano about how they want to leverage DAOs, how they want to leverage governance, how they want to manage their community, and what incentives they want to create, how they want to track reputation and all that stuff. But while this is useful for people in the Cardano ecosystem, this is also useful for people outside of the Cardano ecosystem. I often talk about soccer clubs managing their fan bases, or we talk about, nonprofits managing their donor bases, and all these different use cases. But the problem when you go after these, legacy entities is that the onboarding process needs to be so easy. And that is exactly what this proposal will accomplish. So really what we're going to do is build an app where you just download the app and then you can hop into any community you want. In the back end, it is a self-custodial wallet thanks to Vesper's technology. But on the front end, it's just a way for you to join, interact with different communities and DAOs that operate within the Cardano ecosystem. So for example, say we onboard this track league. There's going to be thousands and thousands of fans that will want to join the communities of these athletes. And we need to make sure that to go from zero to joining this community is as easy as possible. So under the hood, you're joining a Web3 community. But to the user, it just feels like you're downloading an app and then you get to participate in incentive programs and you get to participate in different, community engaging questions like what gear should we do next? You get to redeem prizes. So that's the whole goal of this. If you haven't tried the Vesper wallet out yet, definitely do it. It will be a really cool product to bring to Cardano should the voters vote for it. So really excited about this one. The next one is a collaboration between us and MLabs. And what we will be doing is right now we have this on-chain DAO infrastructure. And the problem right now is that DAOs that have large amounts of ADA in their treasury, they can't participate in governance. So essentially what this will do is be able to make DAOs able to participate in governance. They'll be able to delegate to DREPs. They'll be able to act as their own DREPs. So you can have a decentralized autonomous organization actually decide collaboratively how they want to vote on a proposal in the Cardano ecosystem as well. So this will help all of these new types of entities, these new types of DAOs to actually have a say in the governance without having to, if they have ADA in their treasury and they can't vote, what are you supposed to do? So this will build an Agora DREP effect validator. I'll take a little step back here. So Agora is already an open source and audited library of Plutus scripts that is built for Cardano projects. And the cool thing about Agora is after a vote reaches the execution threshold, so you have, a 100-person DAO, and you have 51% of people have to vote yes in order for something to execute. This could be a treasury withdrawal. This could be updating the governance parameters. This could be swapping tokens in the treasury to kind of diversify assets in the treasury. So what we're doing is we're building another effect that will enable these DAO treasuries to participate in Cardano governance. And also, if you ever have any questions about any of these, you can find us on Twitter. You can find us in our Discord. I'm happy to chat about all these different ideas. The other thing is, it's not tomorrow, it is Friday, but I will be going on Cardano over coffee. Happy to take your questions there. I'll be talking more about all of these different proposals as well. So Friday, not tomorrow, I will be on Cardano over coffee with the crew there, talking about all of our different Catalyst proposals. And the last thing to talk about is the Cardano Constitutional Convention is coming. Clarity was actually chosen to build out the tool that the delegates will use to ratify the Constitution, hopefully in Buenos Aires. We're super excited about that. So yeah, keep an eye out for more announcements regarding that. And now we'll just quickly click through all of these proposals because I see more people are watching, and I'll do a super quick run through. Plug and play partnership. This would bring a VC onto Cardano, and they will actively invest in the Cardano ecosystem via an on-chain entity. The goal with this is to bring, one high quality VC in. They can see, and other VCs can see that it works, and then we'll start the cascade of more venture capital firms and investors coming in to invest in Cardano projects. 2, the Clarity Dev Toolkit. All of the functionality that exists in the Clarity platform, governance, membership, incentives, rewards, you'll be able to just tap APIs and use this developer toolkit to actually put all this functionality into your own interfaces and apps. You no longer have to come to the Clarity platform, but rather you can build, on-chain governance infrastructure into your own application, and platform. Grand Slam Track. This is a new track league. They have many of the best runners in the world, including Sydney McLaughlin. Michael Johnson started this. He's like the world record guy from the 200-meter back in the day. He was an American runner. And Clarity will help manage all of the communities and bring them on Cardano in their ecosystem, so it could bring thousands and thousands of users into the Cardano ecosystem. Multi-sig platform. We are collaborating with Mesh and Fluid Tokens to build the best multi-sig platform in the industry, not just in Cardano, but in the industry. We believe that this is a tool that is vital for communities, whether it's DREPs, whether it's startup projects, whether it's, funding investment firms. So whatever it is, this is a needed infrastructure that the Cardano needs to have best in industry in. So we're really excited about this one. Vesper integration. This will build an app where people can just download it. It scans their face. In the back end, it's a self-custodial wallet. In the front end, it's just a way to join and interact with communities that operate within Cardano. Very happy to be collaborating with Vesper on this one. Last one, MLabs and clear contracts. What we're going to do is we're going to make it so that all DAO treasuries that hold ADA can actually participate in Cardano governance. Right now, this is not possible, but it is possible to build out. This will be open source, so other people that use the Agora infrastructure will be able to tap into this as well. And we believe this will be super important as we move further and further into the age of Voltaire and move into the transition to being a network state. That's about it for me, guys. It's going to be a pretty quick one. Oh, I see some comments. What's up? What's up, Goon? What's up, Ola? What's up, everybody leaving comments? It's good to see you. Yeah, we also have the Clarity raid starting. So as the price of ADA heats up, these raids get more and more spicy. There's 2.4 million Clarity up for grabs for this next raid. The raid is focused on sharing these Catalyst proposals and educating people about why they might be good for the ecosystem. So if you have not gotten involved in the Clarity raids, a lot of people are making out like bandits because not many people know about it yet. But we have a rich community rewards program that is funded for the next 8, maybe 7 months now, where each month we give out large prizes. So right now, 2.4 million Clarity is up for grabs. I'm not sure what that means in USD these days, but it's not small. We really believe in the power of community distribution, and we'll get more and more decentralized over time as a Clarity DAO. And I think that is all the announcements I have today. If you don't know me, my name is Logan, and I am on a mission to implement decentralized governance into the fabric of society. Can't stop, won't stop, and I will see you guys next time.